Hello everyone. I'm audible. Hello everyone. Hello. Good evening, everyone. Am I audible, guys? Quickly tell me, am I audible, guys? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yes. Hello. So yes, I'm audible. Great. So in the day 5, today is the last day of our amazing bootcamp. Okay. So till now, what we have done, we have seen the basics of machine learning and basics of Python, right? In the day 2, we have seen the very important libraries of Python that are NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib. Okay. In the day 3 of this bootcamp, we have seen the whole mathematical intuition behind the linear regression part. Okay. Everything like gradient descent and everything. Okay. The cost function and repeat convergence theorem and everything. Okay. In the day 4, we have seen that how can we train our own models. Okay. And today is the last day of this bootcamp, day 5. So those who are still with me, please write clear in the chat. Okay. Those who have attended all the 4 days before and excited for the day 5, please write clear in the chat. Great. So in the day 5 of this bootcamp, what we will be going to do, we will be making a Flask app. Okay. Like, sir, yes, you have made the model on Google Colab. Yes, I have made the model on Google Colab. But sir, what if we have to add this model in our resume? What will we do then? So that is why we are going to deploy this model on Flask app. And not like each and every concept, but I will try to explain you how can we make our models, the backend of our models through Flask. Okay. Like explaining each and every point is very much hard within 1 hour of time, but I will still try my best to explain you everything. Okay. Like the basic structure of Flask and how to install Python as well. Okay. We will start with the very basic thing, that how can we install the Python, because till now we are doing all the code in Google Colab. So that is why like maybe most of you guys haven't installed Python. So firstly, we will see how can we install Python in our system. The second step, we will see how to create an environment of that particular Python that we have installed, Python version. Then the third step is we will see how to create the Flask app. And the fourth step is the deployment part. We will deploy our Flask app. Is everything clear, guys? Google Colab link is maybe posted there, like is there on the all the Google Colab notes and everything is there in the group, community group. Okay, community description. So you can check all the notes over there. The certificates will be shared after some kind of evaluation. We will do some kind of evaluation, like which student is like more regular in the classes and who have attended the classes and more like filled all the attendances and everything. Okay, so on the basis of that, we will share all the certificates with you guys. Most probably you don't have to do any kind of project for the certificates. Okay, but if there is any kind of project, it will be informed to you guys in the group, in the community. Okay, right now most probably there is no project that you have to do for the certificates. Those who are absent on any of the 4 days, don't worry, just fill out today's attendance and like you have already filled the rest of the 3 days attendance. Okay. Okay, so there is a project, like what the project we are going to do. You guys also have to do the same project and deploy that project and submit to the like Google form or something will be shared to you. Okay, and those all of you, who will be doing all of this, like submitting the deployed project, will get the certificates. Is this clear, guys? Yes, more of these bootcamps are available on DevTown YouTube channel. You guys can just go and see the live sessions or the playlist, and you can see all the bootcamps. The attendance form will be shared to you guys at the end of the class. Okay. Okay. So let's begin with today's session. So first of all, we will see how to install Python in our system. Okay. So let me just share my screen once. Okay, so my screen is visible, guys. Is my screen visible? If you want, you can do the project parallelly as well, but maybe 1 or 2 day time will be given to you guys to deploy the project. Okay. Is my screen visible, guys? Great, my screen is visible. Okay, so first of all, we have to install the Python. Okay, so I will quickly go and write Python download. Okay, and I will go to the first link, that is download Python. So right now I'm not going to download the latest version. Don't ever download the latest version of Python. Okay, the latest version is 3.1, 3.4. Don't ever download the latest version. Try to download a version that is like before the latest one. Okay, right now the version that I have used as well is 3.11.6, this version. Okay, this is the version that I also use right now. So if you guys want, you can install this version or a version greater than this or lower than this. Okay, but don't ever install the latest version. Okay, so what you can do, just go in the Python download and you can easily download this version. Is this clear? Right now I have downloaded the Python, so that's why I'm not going to download it again. But the moment you download Python, it will download some kind of file over here in your laptop or in your system. Then you have to install that file and your Python will be downloaded. Yes, if you have Python 3.12, it is also great. No problem. 3.13 is also good version, but actually in the latest version there are some kind of errors and everything. Okay, so it is my point of view to avoid the latest version. But if you have a latest version, don't worry, most probably the code will work properly. Okay, great. So let's go on. Okay, sir, first of all, we have installed the Python. Okay, sir, how to install? Just click on download and you can simply then install the Python. Okay, sir. So then what to do? Then we have to make our environment in Python. Okay, sir, how? I will simply go to the command prompt. So this is my command prompt. I will go to the file. If you have downloaded the Python, okay, if you have downloaded the Python in the correct way, you guys have to write Python -m venv. Okay, what will this do? This will create a virtual environment. This will create a virtual environment. Okay, so what is a virtual environment? Virtual environment, you can say, like there is a global environment first of all in Python, but for specific projects, like if you want to work on a single project, you will create a virtual environment and you will install the particular libraries that are only required in that particular virtual environment, in that particular project, or we can say. Okay, guys, everything will be clear regarding the project, so please right now just focus on the class. Okay, everything regarding the project will be cleared at the end of the session, so right now please just focus in the class. Okay, so let's move on. So yes, sir, how can we create our virtual environment? You can simply create the virtual environment with the line python -m venv. So this will create a Python virtual environment with the name venv. Okay. So Shreya, try to use a better version of Python. Like 3.7 is a very old version. So try to use a newer version like 3.10 or 3.11. Okay. Yes, project submission is compulsory for the certificate. Okay. So this is how we can create a virtual environment. But sir, are you going to create a virtual environment like this? So you guys must create the virtual environment like this. But right now I have installed Conda in my laptop, in my system. Okay. So I'm going to use Conda create -p venv python equal to 3.11. So what is this statement now? You guys have to use the previous statement only. But because I have installed Conda in my in my system, so I can use Conda statements as well. So what is the advantage of Conda? Like right now, if I want to create a virtual environment of Python version 3.11, okay. So what I can do, I can simply create the Python version 3.11. So what if I want to create a Python version 3.13? I can simply create a virtual environment with that particular version. So Conda helps us to create a virtual environment of a specific Python version. Is this clear? So right now I'm going to make a Python virtual environment with the Python version 3.11. Is this clear? But you guys just have to write the line python -m venv and you will create a virtual environment. Okay, so I'm going to create the virtual environment using Conda. Conda create -p venv python is equal to 3.1 and I will press enter. The last date of project submission is maybe day after tomorrow. Each and everything will regarding the project will be cleared at the end of the session, so please focus on the lecture, guys. Virtual environment is not required, but it is a very good practice to create a virtual environment in each and every new project. Okay. Yes, we are going to use VS Code only. Okay. Right now I'm just creating the environment through the terminal or command prompt, you can say. But at the end of the day, for writing the code, we are going to use VS Code only. It says file not found. Okay, so the first thing after installing the Python, okay, like I will just show you one thing. Okay, like you have installed the Python. Okay, so like you have stored the Python in some kind of file. So what you have to do, I forgot this step. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to go to system variables. Okay, system variables, or yes, edit the system environment variables. In this, you must go to the environment variable section. Under the environment variable, you can see system variables. Okay, in this system variables, just go to path. Okay, just go to path and double click the path. Now what you have to do, like you can see I have added this Python 3.11 and Python 3.11 scripts. What is this, sir? Sir, what is this? This is nothing but the file path of this Python 3.11 where I have installed my Python 3.11 version. Okay, and this and the path of the scripts part. Okay, so you have to add these two paths in your environment variables. So you have to add these two paths in your environment variables, the scripts path and the Python path. So as you can see, I have already used these paths. Then what will you do? You will just click on OK after adding these paths. OK and OK. Then you will be able to see your Python in your system. Is this clear? Is this clear, guys? Great, clear. Okay, sir, what's the next thing now? So as we can see, our first of all, the environment is successfully created. So I will just quickly see. Yes, I have created the virtual environment. Okay. Sir, what is the next step now? So we have completed the two steps. First of all, we have installed Python in our system, and the second step, we have created the virtual environment. Okay, sir, what is the third step? The third step in we have to first of all open the VS Code, and we will be writing the Flask code. We will be creating the Flask app now. Okay, the editor could not be opened because the file was not found. Okay, it's just nothing. So yes, we have created the virtual environment as you can see. Now, sir, what is the next thing? I will create a app.py, in which I will write my Flask code. And a very one more important thing is that I will go to my Google Colab. I will go to my Google Colab. No, it is not important. Have Conda, so I have used it. But if your system does not have Conda, you can just simply follow the previous step. That is Python -m ven vven. I have already told you that step as well. So I have opened my Google Colab here, and I will quickly go to the project that we have made in the yesterday session. So yes, sir, this was the project. And at the end, now how to save this model of ours? Sir, how to save this model of ours? So to save this model, we will write import pickle. Okay, we are going to save this model as pickle file. So I'm going to write import pickle, and the next thing is pickle dot dump, and I am going to dump the model. That is my linear regression model. Okay, model comma open house underscore price underscore prediction dot pk, comma w. So this is how I can save my model. So what you have done over here, I have first imported the pickle library. Pickle is used to save, we can say some kind of models and everything. Okay. Then what I have done, I have used the dot dump function in which I have saved my model in the file name house price prediction.pk, and WB over here stands for write in binary format. What will I do? I will quickly rerun my file over here. I will first connect the file. So you can see on the top right corner, my file is connecting. Then the second step, I am going to import this Boston housing dataset. And third step, I will simply run all of these cells. Okay, so it will take 1 or 2 more minutes to run all of these cells. And as you can see, all of the cells are successfully run, and we have got this house price prediction.pk. So I will simply download this file over here. And as you can see, the file is successfully downloaded. Is this clear, guys? How can we save our model? You have to submit the same project that we are making in this bootcamp. Okay, no extra project, nothing else. You just have to do the same thing that I am doing right now in this project. Is this clear? How can we download our model? Great. Okay, sir, we have successfully downloaded our model. Now, sir, what will I do? I will go to my downloads. I will quickly copy this downloaded pickle file. I will come back to my where I have used my, just a second. Okay. Yes. And I will paste my model over here. So in my file, I have now three things. So what are these three things? I have my app in which I am going to write my Flask code. I have my pickle file in which my model is there, and I have a virtual environment. Okay, sir. So let's open the VS Code now. Now, sir, what is the next thing? I will create. The next thing I will create is a templates folder. Sir, what is the templates folder? Templates folder is nothing but like all the HTML files. All the HTML files we want to store in our project, we always store in templates folder. Okay, because in Flask we have a function render template which can access all the indexes file or like index.html files that is present in the templates folder. Okay, so in the template folder I am going to make a file that is index.html in which I will write the HTML code for my Flask app. Okay, sir. So let's begin with the app. Let's begin with the Flask code. Let's begin with this Flask code. Okay, sir. So first of all, we have to import from Flask. I have to import Flask. Okay. So I will quickly write from Flask import Flask, comma render template. So what is this render template now? Render template is again used to access this index.html file under this templates folder. Okay, sir. What's the next thing? Next thing is request. So what is this request? This request is you can say it uh, sends a request to my index.html file like asking for some kind of values. Okay, I will tell you this in detail in later. Okay, on later on. Next thing I am going to import is pickle so that I can load my model. Okay, sir. So this is from. Yes. So what's the next thing? I will import numpy as np. So these are the three libraries that I have to import first. Okay, sir. So how to initialize my Flask app? So I will always write, always in every Flask app, I will first write app is equal to Flask underscore underscore name underscore underscore. So this is how we can initialize our Flask app. Okay, in each and every code, this is the way we can initialize our Flask app. Okay, sir. Sir, we have our pickle model over here, which contains our model, that prediction model. How to, sir, import this model of ours? So to import this model, we will write with open, I will mention this file name that is house underscore price underscore prediction dot pkl comma read binary, because I want to read the contents of this file. Okay, so I will mention read binary as f, and I will write model equal to pickle dot load f. So this is how we can load our model. Okay. In the Google Lab over here, we have seen how can we dump our model. Okay. How can we save our model. In VS Code over here, we have seen how can we load our model. Is this step clear, guys? Is this step clear, guys? If till now everything is clear, write clear in the chat. I know Flask is a very new thing for you guys. I know the Flask topic is very, very new for you guys, but just try to understand a little bit, okay? Great, great, great. So it is clear. So moving forward. Okay, sir, we have loaded our model successfully. Sir, what's the next step now? Sir, what's the next step now? So the next step is we are going to define the routes for our Flask app. Okay. So how to define the routes? I will write @app dot route. I will mention a plain route first of all, and I will give this route a name. Let's say def home. Okay, def home, and I will simply print return render underscore template, and I will mention index.html. So what does this mean now? So this @route. So whenever you are going to run your Flask app, so home, this home route is the very first screen that you are going to see. Okay. Whenever you are going to run your Flask app, this home route or this index.html is the very first screen that you are going to see. Okay, sir. Sir, is there any other route? Yes. @app.route. I will add the route /predict. Okay, sir. And one more thing that I will add is methods. Okay. Methods is equal to post. So what does this post over here means? I will explain you this in detail, okay, later on. So this post and request and everything, I will explain you this in detail, okay? Okay, sir. Then I have to, sir, after every time you mention a route, you have to add a function, because like just like you have added home over here, you have to add one more function over here. So I will add def predict, and within this predict function, I will add all the features of my dataset. So what are the features of your dataset? Sir, what are the features of your dataset? So if you guys can see my dataset over here, all of these column names are known as the features of your dataset. Okay. So I am going to add all of these column names as features with their data types. I have to add these feature names with their data types. So what are the data types? I will add float request dot form, and I will mention the column name over here, that is CRIM. Okay. So I will similarly do. So first of all, what is float? Float is the data size or data set of this. Float is the data type of this column crim. That means the value of this column crim CRIM is in floating points. So what is this request dot form? I will explain you this in detail later on. Okay. Right now, just leave this. What is this post and what is this request over here on me? I will explain you all of this in detail later on. Okay, sir. In the similar way, we have to mention all of the column names. Okay. In the similar way, we have to mention all of the column names. Let's say float. I have to mention the second column. That is, I will simply do one thing. I will copy paste. Okay. Control C, and I will copy paste again, again, because maybe I have 6 to 7 features. Okay. So first feature is crim. Okay, sir. Second feature is ZM. Okay. Am I right? Just a second. Yes, ZN. Okay. Not ZM. It is ZN. Okay, sir. So what are the rest of the features? The features are, say, Indus, INDUS. Yes, sir. CHAS, NOX, CHAS, and NOX. Okay, sir. Then RM, age, DIS. Then RM, then age. I will be needing more of these float lines. Age, and then DIS, RAD, tax. I will add DIS, and it is DIS and RAD. And the next thing is tax. Okay, sir. What are the next feature? It is PTRATIO, PT ratio something. So I will add the PT ratio, and the last feature, second last feature is B. Then this second last is L stat. Okay, I will add simply B, and I will add L stat, LSGAT. Sir, what you have done over here now? Sir, what you have done over here now? I have done nothing extra. I have done just one thing. I just did one thing. What, sir? I have taken all the features from the dataset. Okay. I have taken all the features from the dataset with their data types. Sir, what is this then request.form? Sir, what is this request.form? Right now, leave this request and post to me. Okay. Right now, leave this request and post to me. Okay. This is clear that in the features list, we have used all the column names with their data types. Is this clear? So Gaurav, I have imported the pickle file in Collab. Then there is an option to download that pickle file. So with that option, I have downloaded the pickle file. Okay, great. So this much is clear. Great, sir. Sir, what's the next step now? Sir, we have taken all the column names. Sir, what's the next step? I will convert this column names. I will convert these column names into an array. Sir, how? With the help of NumPy library. Sir, can you show us? Yes. I will, let's say, features underscore array is equal to np dot array, and I will convert these features in array. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. We will convert these features. Then, sir, how to get the predictions? I will simply write predictions is equal to model.predict, model.predict features array, features underscore array. So what will it do? It will first get all the column names values, then it will convert all the values into an array, and it will get a prediction based on that array. Okay. Now how will I store the output? I will simply write output is equal to round, so that I can get a round off value of the answer. Prediction of 0, 2. So what is this, sir? I'm doing nothing, but I'm saving the output, saving the prediction in a round off form, so that I don't get many point digit numbers. Okay. And I will simply return this now. I will simply return this. Return render underscore template index.html, and I will also write prediction underscore text is equal to f, and I will mention predicted price. I will mention predicted price that is equal to output. Okay. And to run this app, what will I do? I will simply write if underscore name underscore is equal to underscore main underscore, then I will simply do app.run debug is equal to true. Sir, can you please explain what you have written now? Yes. First of all, I have requested, this request over here means that I have requested the values of all of these columns. Okay. First of all, I have requested the values of all of these columns. Okay, sir. Then we have created those values. First of all, we collected all of those values and stored in features. Then we have converted the features section, features list into an array with the use of numpy. Okay, not np, it is np. With the help of numpy, we have converted that into an array. Okay, sir. Then, sir, what we have done over here is we have taken the prediction. We have got the prediction based on that feature, and we have simply displayed that prediction over here. Nothing else. Is this clear? What we have done in our app.py, is this clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? Great. Okay, sir. Sir, now I have a doubt. Yes. Sir, you are saying that we will get the values of all of these columns. Sir, how can we get the values of all of these columns now? Sir, how can I get the values of all of these columns now? For that, we are going to use index.html. So I have already created an index.html file. So I'm just going to copy that file over here now, because it will take a lot of time to create the index.html file for me. So I will simply copy that index.html file. Okay. Yes. I will simply copy this file, and I will simply paste this file over here. Not over here, sorry. I will copy this and paste this under templates folder. Okay. I will paste this file under templates. Okay, sir. So as you can see, we have now index.html. In this index.html, what we are doing, we have created a form over here. We have created a form over here in which we are asking for input from the user. Okay, we are asking for input from the user for each and every column, and this is the input. Like each and every time the user gives the input, that input is requested over here. That input is requested over here in this features column. Okay, so when we give an input in any of the column, that input will directly go to this features column. Then this feature column will become an array with the help of np.array. Then we will predict our answer based on this array. Is this clear, guys? What is the working of our Flask app? The attendance is not marked yet. I will send the attendance link. Okay, so till then please maintain some silence and focus on the lecture. Please tell me now, is this clear? Attendance is not marked till now. Okay, so don't worry. Yes, the code link will be shared. Okay, is this concept clear? Like what is the basic working of Flask? Great. So the basic working is clear. So can we run this now? Yes, we can run this. So I will just simply save the files over here. And what will I do? I will go to my terminal. I will open my terminal, or I will open my command prompt instead of terminal. Okay, I will open my command prompt over here. Now what do I have to do? I have to enable my virtual environment. So if you guys have created the virtual environment using Python -m venv, if you have created your virtual environment like this, so to enable your virtual environment, you have to write venv slash scripts slash activate. Okay, this is the line, this is the command that you have to write to enable your virtual environment. But because I have created the virtual environment using Anaconda, I will simply write conda activate venv slash, and I will press enter, and my virtual environment is now activated. Now to run this Python file, what will I do? Firstly, I will install, with the help of pip install, I will install the Flask library. Okay, I will install Flask library. Attendance will be shared soon, guys. So till then, please focus on the lecture. So we have successfully installed the Flask app now. Okay, so how to run the Flask app now? I will simply write Python app.py. Okay, I will simply write Python app.py. So it is showing no module name numpy. So what will I do? I will simply write pip install numpy, and I will press enter. So it will install the numpy library as well. So we'll wait for 1 minute, and most probably it is done. So just a second. So it will take 1 or 2 minutes to install numpy. Okay. Yes, so the numpy library is now installed. Okay, sir, how to run the Flask app again? I will simply write Python app.py. I will simply write Python app.py. Okay, sir. So it is showing invalid code RD. Okay, sorry, it is not RD, it is RB. Where I have written this? Yes, it is RB, not RD. Read in binary form. I will again run python app.py. Now it is showing name model is not defined. Okay. So with open house price prediction.pkl comma read binary as if. Okay, it is model is equal to pickle.load. Okay, not model dot. So I'll quickly again save the file and I will run this file again. No module named sklearn. Okay, so I will simply install pip install sklearn. So this is how you can just install all the necessary libraries and check for every kind of error and you can get the code. Okay, this is an issue with the package mentioned above, not pip. Okay, scikit-learn. Okay, sorry. The library is scikit-learn. Pip install scikit-learn, not sklearn. Okay, the library is scikit-learn, not sklearn. So yes, it is downloading. So we'll wait for another 1 or 2 more minutes. And soon it will be installed. So just wait for 1 more minute, okay? Okay, so it is taking some time. Okay, it will take 1 or 2 more minutes. So what will I do till then? I will quickly go to my GitHub. Okay, I will quickly go to my GitHub. Okay, sir. And my GitHub, I will go to the repositories and I will quickly create a new repository. I will quickly create a new repository with the name say house price prediction. I will quickly create, okay, I have taken this name. So I will quickly make it Boston. Okay, so I have used the repository name as Boston house price prediction. And I will quickly create the repository now. So as you can see, my repository is created successfully. I will go back to my VS Code and I can see that it is almost installed, the scikit-learn. Okay, so it will take just 1 minute. So let's wait for 1 more minute. Yes, so it is installed now. I will again run Python. I will again run Python app.py. And most probably this time it will work. Most probably this time it will work. So it is taking 1 more minute. Attendance will be shared soon. So till then, please focus on the lecture. So yes, it is showing that the model is working fine on this local host. So I will quickly copy this local host of mine and I will quickly paste this link over here. So this is my basic HTML page in which I have all of these columns. So what will I do? I will quickly fill up the values. Okay, I will quickly fill up the values. So let's take Krim as this. Okay guys, so just give me 1 minute and I will quickly fill up all the values. Zn is done, then in this it is also done, then chaf, then I will fill up the chas. Next thing is nox. I will fill that nox. Then the thing is rm. I will fill this rm. The next thing is age. I will quickly fill up the age over here. The next thing is DIS. I will quickly fill the DIS over here. The next thing is RAD. I will quickly fill up the RAD. Okay, so there is tax over here. I will quickly fill up the tax. Then some PT ratio. I will quickly fill up this PT ratio over here. Then there is B. I will quickly fill up this B over here. And there is LStat. Okay, I will quickly fill up the LStat. Now I will click the predict. So as you can see, the value that I am getting is 30.29, but the actual value is 24. Okay, so this is how my model is currently predicting the price. Okay, it is not a very good model, we can say, but it is a pretty decent and okayish model. If right now I have used linear regression, if you want a better model, you can use XG regressor or any other model. Okay, is this clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? Great. Oh yes, I can understand it is a little clear. But if you guys want to make it more clear, you can just go through the video once again at the end of the session. It will make things more and more clear. Okay. Now, one task that I want to give you guys, what you guys can do, I have used a simple index.html page. Okay. I have over here used a simple index.html page. Okay. So what you guys can do, you can add CSS in this page and make this page a little more stylish. Okay. So this is what you guys can do. You can just add CSS in this page, like in this page, and make this page a little more stylish. Okay. So this is what you guys can do. Okay, sir. So we have seen that our model is now perfectly working in localhost. Our model is now perfectly working in localhost. Now, sir, the main thing is how to deploy our model. Sir, the main thing is how to deploy our model. Okay. Yes. So where were we? Yes. So our model is now perfectly working in the localhost. Our model is now perfectly working in localhost. Now, what we have to do? First of all, what you guys can do, you can just add some CSS in this index.html code and make it a little more attractive. The second thing that we have to do now is we have to upload this on GitHub, and so that we can deploy this. Okay. So now we have to upload this on GitHub. So how to upload this on GitHub? So the very first thing, we have to create a .git ignore file. Okay, we have to create a .git ignore file, and under this .git ignore file, I am going to write my venv. I don't want to share my virtual environment on my GitHub. Okay, so I am writing my venv in this .git ignore file. Okay, sir, what's the next thing? I will write pip freeze pip freeze require greater than sign, then requirements .txt. So what will it do? This command pip freeze greater than requirements.txt. It will generate a requirements.txt file in which we will have all the necessary libraries. Okay. So yes, this will create a requirements.txt file which will contain all the important libraries that we have to use in our project. Okay, sir. Sir, what's the next thing now? Next thing is to upload our project on GitHub. Sir, how to do that? I'll simply write git init to initialize a repo. Okay, sir. Then I will simply, this is my GitHub repo that I have created. Okay. I will simply copy this command over here. I will simply paste this command over here now. Okay, sir. So what's the next step? I will simply write git branch minus m main, then git add dot, which means git add all, which will add all the and all and everything. Oh, sorry. I don't have to add the venv. Okay, so I will quickly stop the execution right now. And because I haven't saved this git ignore file, that is why it is happening. Okay, so yes, now my venv will not be shared in my GitHub. So I will quickly write git add all again. Then I will write git commit minus m initial commit. Okay, and at the end I will simply write git push minus u origin main, and I will press the enter. So as you can see now, all of the files over here are uploaded on my GitHub. Yes, so there is this app.py, there is my model, this is my app.py, there is my model, there is the templates folder in which I have my index.html. Great, sir. Sir, how to deploy it now? So we are going to deploy our project on render. Okay, we are going to deploy our project on render. Okay, sir. So first of all, I will just quickly go to render. I will quickly go to render and I will go to the dashboard. Okay, I will go to the dashboard in this top right corner. Okay, sir. Then I will click on this add new over here and I will add a web service. And I will select that particular GitHub project that I have recently uploaded. Okay, so this is my project. So I'm going to select this one. I have to change nothing. I just have to write a start command, that is python app.py. And I have to, as the render provides a free service, so I will use this free service over here. And I will simply deploy my web service. Okay, so this is now okay, yes, so this will now deploy our web service. So it will take 5 to 10 minutes to deploy the web service. Okay, so we'll wait for 1 or 2 minutes, maybe it will deploy soon. Waiting build logs, new log entries will appear over here. Okay, so yes, always the deployment takes a little bit time, so it will take 2 to 3 more minutes. Okay, so yes, the deployment is started now. It catches the Python version and it is now installing all the necessary packages that are required for the deployment. Okay, so guys, till the time this is deploying, I have to make an announcement that if you guys like this bootcamp, so please go to the Google and you can review the DevTown channel, okay, on the Google, and you can share your project live links or the GitHub repos and everything on your LinkedIn as well. Mention mention the DevTown, and so that it will give a boost to your LinkedIn profiles, which is very much necessary while you are finding some kind of internships or jobs or everything. Okay, so you guys can post your projects, live links, GitHub repos on your LinkedIn, and also try to give a review or to DevTown on Google. Okay, so let's just check. So yes, the build is successful and now it is running my Python file. So it will take some more time. You guys can just ignore all of these warnings. Okay, so it will take 1 or 2 more minutes. Okay guys, so yes, there is a condition in which render is unable to find an open port. Okay, so what will you guys have to do? Like, this happens when you have deployed many projects on render. Okay, because I have deployed over 50 or 70 projects on render. That is why this is happening right now. So but it will not happen when you will try to deploy this project. So as you can see, the build is totally successful and the project is under deployment. So it will take some time to find some open port. Like, the project is completely fine, but the render is trying to find an open port. Okay, but it is unable to find the open port. So it will take some time, like 10 to 15 minutes, or maybe I have to redeploy this project to find some open ports, but it will not happen when you will try to deploy this project. Okay, is this clear, guys? Is this clear, guys? Yes, right now we are not, and we are unable to find any open port. You can see again the error is coming. It is not an error, by the way. Like, it is a render, it is like server side fault, not a client side fault. Like, render is unable to give me an open port. Okay, so this will not happen at your end. It is happening at my end because I have deployed more than 50 to 70 projects on render. So mostly all of my ports are already taken. Okay, so if you guys face any kind of issue regarding the ports, what will you have to do? You just have to wait for some time, like 10 to 15 minutes. Or the second option that you can do is that you can simply redeploy your model. Okay, like, you can cancel the deploy and you can redeploy the project. Okay, so with this we have successfully completed our 5-day project. With this we have successful. Okay, so the same error again. Okay, so this error will come again and again. I must have to cancel this deploy and redeploy my model, then maybe it is sorted. Okay, so you guys can deploy the model at your end. Okay, so with this we have completed the amazing this 5-day bootcamp. Okay, in which we have seen how, like, the basics of Python, basics of machine learning. Then we have seen the important libraries of Python, that is Pandas, NumPy, and Matplotlib. Then we have seen the mathematical intuition behind linear regression. The 4th day, we have seen how to train our model. And the 5th day, we have seen how to create the front end, back end, and to deploy our model. Okay, so the deployment will take place at your end, I'm sure. All now, everything related to the project, the submission deadline, what is the project, what you guys have to do, what you guys have to submit, where you guys have to submit, each and everything, will be shared to you guys in the WhatsApp community. Okay, each and everything will be shared to you guys in the WhatsApp community. So just be active in the WhatsApp community to get all the updates regarding the project. The moment you guys will submit the project, after some time, like 1 or 2 days, you guys will get the certificates. Okay, now the second point, just try to deploy this project and post it on LinkedIn. You guys can tag DevTown, you guys can tag me. This will give you a very good boost to your LinkedIn profile, which is very much useful. And the second thing I want you guys to do is just go to Google and you can give a review, like, how are you feeling about these bootcamps? Are these bootcamps helping you or not? Just you can give any kind of review. Okay, like, in all of the clear reviews I want. Okay, so just go to Google and you guys can give reviews to DevTown. So we have completed the project. The attendance link is there in the chat, live chat. So quickly go and fill out the attendance form. Okay, The day 5 attendance form is there in the chat. So quickly go and fill out the attendance form. Okay. And if you guys are not there in the WhatsApp community, the link for the WhatsApp community is there in each and every video description. If you guys have any kind of doubt, again, you guys can connect me on LinkedIn, or you guys can post the doubt in the comment section of this video. I will surely reply to all of your doubts. Okay. Everything related to this project of yours through which you can get your certificates will be shared in the community. Okay. So try to be active in the community. The attendance link is in the chat, live chat. You guys can go and fill out the attendance form. Okay. Yes. Great. So everything is cleared regarding the project and everything. Okay. The code, all the notes, all the code, all the data set, and everything will be shared to you guys in the WhatsApp community description only. Okay. The WhatsApp community link is there in the chat as well. Okay. In the live chat, you can find the WhatsApp community link, so you can join through the chat as well. The certificates will be provided to you in 3 to 5 business days. All the codes are there in the community description. All the codes, all the notes, and everything. Is everything clear, guys? The deadline and everything regarding the project will be told you guys in the WhatsApp community. Okay. So please just try to be active in the WhatsApp community. The attendance link is there in the live chat, so you guys can just go and fill out that attendance form. If you have missed any of the attendance, don't worry, we will try to check the eligibility criteria. Just go and fill out today's attendance and try to complete the project. Okay. Try to complete the project and submit the project on time, so that your certificates will be given to you guys within a time limit. Okay. Is there any kind of doubt? Everything related to the project will be told you guys after at the in the community, so please be active in the community. Okay. So yes, with this we have completed our 5-day bootcamp. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining this 5-day amazing 5-day bootcamp. And soon these bootcamps regularly happen on DevTown, so you can register in each and every bootcamp of this DevTown. And soon I will be back with another bootcamp. Okay. So till then, stay tuned. Thanks a lot for joining, guys. Bye bye. Thanks a lot. Thank you, guys.